Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire, where last time we made it to the Gullet, which is another zone within Nakataka? I think that's how you pronounce it. This is the poor district, basically. In Hawaiian society, the lowest class lives here, and they basically have to survive off the goodwill and charity of the upper classes, which is never, well, I guess not never a good system, but is very rarely a good system, because all it takes is one corrupt upperclassman to ruin everything, and that's what's happening now. It seems like the queen of the Hawaiian is not giving these people enough to eat, so they're starving, and there's also the potential for an illness, an epidemic, to break out. Drowner's lung, I think is what it was called. So we're gonna go and try and help these people out a little bit, because that's what we do. We're heroes, so we help people out. Like good heroes. Now I've kind of forgotten where we need to go. We need to go... Lost Dues and Good Faith. Find the ancient temple near the Karatapu channel. And Harsh Medicine. Go to Delver's Row in the Gullet. So we need to find Delver's Row and that as well. Uncover the route to Delver's Row. Pitley suggested that I ask around at the tavern in the Gullet. Where is the tavern here? The Hole? Seems like a tavern. I want to say this early, just so the most amount of people can hear it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep up my usual consistency anymore, or at least not for the foreseeable future. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit in one episode a day. So I might be going to every other day until things calm down a little bit for me in real life in terms of my workload. Hopefully that'll only be a couple weeks of that, but with the Pathfinder DLC, which is coming out soon, I believe. I think it got delayed to August 30th, if I remember correctly. Hopefully it's not already out yet and I missed it, because that'd be a pain. But once that comes out, I don't know. Hopefully I'll be able to do every other day with, alternating between the two of them for a while, and I won't get too swamped. But yeah, right now I'm gonna try to keep going once a day, but don't be surprised or nervous if I start missing every other day. Basically where I'm at right now is I'm gonna have to try to play an hour every day when I get home from work, which is around 6 o'clock, and then I have to eat dinner and then play, and then I go to sleep at 9 because I'm an old man. But so it might be a little less consistent than it has been over the past year for me, but hopefully you guys understand, and also hopefully it won't last too long once I get ahead of the game in terms of work. But right now we're going up to the Hole. The Hole. Hello. Free stuff. My stuff. Saki. 25% of misses converted to grazes. I feel this for a lot of games is that I never really feel the need or the desire to use those kinds of consumables. Rarely do I feel the need to use consumables at all. But even when I have had the need, like Console Hot in the last game, I always just went with the consumables that didn't have a negative. It would be nice if, like, I don't know. I guess it'd be really hard to balance that, but it'd be cool if it was more useful. I think of a game like The Witcher, where you use potions quite a bit.
About the boss.
With my own ears. Dario said there's treasures in that pit.
Shh! Have you lost your wits?
Treasures, you say? Hot wind redolent of vomit and mold. wafts from the hole. I bet that's where we gotta go. Down the hole. We've discovered the hole. Hello, Ferna. An Orlin-covered tote-ear tip in sable fur leans against the bar counting change. She gives you a wide, easy smile when she notices your approach, then slips the coin into her pocket with a wink.
Hey, fresh face. Welcome to the hole. Just got 2 rules, yeah? Keep your hands to yourself, and don't fall in.
This sounds like good rules. Ah.
Need something?
I'm looking for a way into Delver's Row. What's the story with this place? I'd like to buy something. Let's start with the story of this place.
The hole's been here so long as there's been a gullet. Though it ain't always been mine. What's the neighborhood without a place to get pissed drunk and lose your pants?
That's true. How'd you end up here?
Well, it's a bit of a story. See, I rode a whale into port in the middle of a storm. The Juana took one look my way and knew there was no one who could run the hole but me.
Sounds like they were pretty wise. I had some questions for you.
Of course.
She spreads her furred hands wide, inviting you to continue. I'm looking for a way into Delver's Row.
No doubt you'd fit right in. But getting there? That's dangerous business, fresh face.
Dangerous business, you say?
But it ain't none of my business, I suppose. If you're dead set on dying, you'll find Delver's Row in the Narrows. Those twisty alleys carved into the mountain on the west side of the gullet. You've got to make your own way from there. Dario will skin me if I say any more.
Oh? Nobody knows what Ferna knows, except that she's loyal to the gullet. Wait, what? Nobody knows what Ferna knows, except that she's loyal to the gullet. I don't understand that sentence. Discretion and compensation go hand in hand. 100 copper. 250 copper. Maybe this will jog your memory. Who's Dario? Who's Dario?
You stick around the gullet long enough, you might find out.
Oh, I forgot I have my fan on. Hopefully that wasn't making too much noise. It's off now, though. So if it was, thanks for sticking with me. Continue.
You've got to make your own way from there. Dario will skin me if I say any more.
Nobody knows what... I guess we'll go streetwise. We want to try and avoid diplomacy, right? That's bad for a priest of Magrin, right? Is what we determined last episode. And I don't want to give her all that money. So we'll go with the sentence I don't understand.
Folks on the bottom gotta work together to get out from under those on top. I hear you, fresh face.
She favors you with a wink and a buck-toothed grin. Okay, I don't understand what I said, so thanks for understanding.
I'll tell you how to get there without getting yourself dead first.
She winks again. Multiple winks.
Take a right the first chance you get. Then keep going forward until you see a merchant stall. Look close. There's a secret hallway behind a curtain there. That's your entrance.
Okay.
I'm sure I don't need to tell you this, but all the same, you'd best watch yourself in Delver's Row. The crooks there will kill you just as soon as cheat you out of everything you own. If Dario doesn't gut you first.
Nod.
Need something?
What's the story with this place? Ask that. I'd like to buy something.
What you need?
Provisions, room, sailors, regulars. Do you have any sailors? I need a crew.
Sure, I know a few folks who need coin, and a couple of them can even hold their liquor.
Ooh. Greedy personality, impulsive personality, grim religious personality, ascetic personality, and religious personality. Race Orlin, Irglanfath. Job traits, novice cannoneer, novice cook, daily wages. I kind of like this one. I don't remember what we need, but sure, I'll hire you. I think we're gonna go with religious kind of people, because we are religious. There we go. We hired somebody. I did it. Okay. Do we need to rest? Have we fought? I don't think we fought anytime soon or anytime lately. Recently. Take a look around. Is anybody else in the hole? Is that a Vithrak? That is a Vithrak. Tasty mine snacks. Yum, yum. Go to the upper floors. It's a big building. Oh, there's somebody. Seduzo. The Rautean stirs or sits ramrod straight. On the table near her are a half-empty liquor bottle and a small porcelain cup. Both smell of anise. She looks like she's trying to blend in, but her unnatural stillness and her bright, spotless attire make her stand out like a reef fish against the rocks. Her eyes find yours.
Harami!
I am here, Seduzo Nui.
Seduzo Nui. Nui. What does that mean? A Rautean word meaning big. Often used after a person's name to indicate respect or admiration.
Do we expect any foreign merchants today?
From Old Valia, Seduzo keeps her eyes on you even as she speaks to the soldier. There's only a brief pause.
We do not, Seduzo Nui.
The captain shifts uncomfortably.
Then state your business quickly. I want to avoid another surprise.
She glances around quickly, as if she expects someone to jump out of another corner of the tavern. What's your business in Nekataka?
Nearly done, I hope. I sold a consignment of iron and cultural coral, and will return to Rauatai with vorals, merkberries, and Ondra stars.
She shifts in her chair, tugging at her conspicuously clean and bright clothes.
Are you writing that down?
She raises an eyebrow at Seraphin.
Nay, lass. We're merely moved to a momentary bout of verse by the beauty on display before me.
He clears his throat and secretes the scrap of wait, is it secretes? I don't know. The scrap of paper into a pouch. Irked, Jyoti runs her tongue over her teeth. Doesn't like the skullduggery. Let's hear it, Seraphin. Let's hear it.
They're very bawdy rhymes, Cap. Not meant for prim and proper mercantile types.
He rubs the back of his head. She looks at Seraphin as though he were a particularly talkative rodent. She turns back to you.
Anyway, that's what brought me here.
She fidgets with her cup. You seem nervous. Does the Royal Deadfire Company know you're trading here? That's insight. Okay, we've got history and streetwise. I thought Rauteans operated out of the Brass Citadel. Let's go with history.
Most do.
She avoids meeting your gaze. Her mouth is pressed into a hard frown.
What is your business with me?
What's your business here?
Nearly done,
Oh.
I hope. I sold a consignment of iron and cultural coral, and will return to Rauatai with vorals, merkberries, and Ondra stars.
You seem nervous. Does the Royal Deadfire Company know you're trading here? She sets her glass down with a loud clatter.
The Royal Deadfire Company would frown on business in this district, but there's no harm if they don't know.
She laughs nervously.
What is your business with me?
What's your business?
Nearly done, I hope. I sold a consignment of iron and cultural coral, and will return to Rauatai with vorals, merkberries, and Ondra stars.
Okay. It's odd that you take your business to the slums, unless you're trading illegally. She sets her glass down with a loud clatter.
What is your business
Oops, no,
with me?
no. Okay.
Nearly... The Royal Deadfire Company would...
Wait,
What
did
is
she
your
just say the same
business
thing?
nearly done?
I clicked the right thing, right? Okay.
What is
Okay.
your business with
Very
me?
well. An odd interaction. Alright, so she's definitely doing something illegal, but yeah, I mean, I'm not the cops, so I'm not going to bother her. Not my business. Let's check upstairs. Alright. It's on the table over here. Some copper leaf and a lager. Check this. Hello. Ooh, a little animancy going on here. Looks like. Perhaps. I don't know, I see science and I just immediately think animancy in this game. Gold pack people. Hi, guys. Oren. Well, this isn't stealing. Free stuff. Complimentary. aquamire and silver. Okay, and here. Some food. I'm a little worried about these guys being here, so we're gonna group up like this. A dwarf sits before a generous and curious spread. Steamed mussels arranged in concentric circles, rounds of flatbread stacked in a neat tower, and melons sliced in even triangles. Yet his attention is focused on the 4 cups and the bottle in front of him. He has the cups organized in an almost perfect square around the bottle, but as you look on, he leans down to adjust one. The others with him wait quietly and observe the ritual. Wait. Holding his breath, he takes the bottle and measures an equal serving of wine into the cups, making 3 or 4 passes over each. His companions look on with practiced patience.
Don't see why you'd spend all that time arranging your food if you aren't making it look like a funny face.
At last, the bottle is empty, and he places it in the exact center of the square. He picks it up and puts it down in the same spot twice more before he's satisfied.
Cheers.
They all take their cups and drink deeply. At last, the leader turns to you.
What do you require?
What brought you to the Deadfire?
We had a contract with the Valian Trading Company to defend one of their most valuable properties.
He glows with pride.
If you're looking for work, I hardly recommend them. They pay well, and they pay on time.
He raises his cup, and his companions do likewise. Seraphin leans nearer you, grinning.
Consistency in the shipping lanes. Good for types mercantile, but better for types piratical.
Did you say something?
Just admiring your spread, my lad. Nothing better after a meal than a ripe pair of melons.
Seraphin. Farewell. Okay. So we can go to the trading company if we want some work. Which I guess we might do eventually. We are not doing that great on money. So I suppose it'd be good to get some cash.
Be fat and furry. Easy breeze.
We're allowed to do that. I have permission. Nobody saw anything bad. A cat. Paru clothing. My cat. We got Dude the Six Toes cat. Okay. Collecting all them cats. Go ahead and check this table. Take all that. And that's everything. Out to the gullet. Alright, so they said go to the west side of the gullet into the Narrows. Is that going to be outside the district, or is that within here still? The Narrows, there they are. Okay. So that's where we would like to go. Can we get out? No, we can't. Oh, it's just a hungry dog. Deuce. +1 constitution. What is this one? +20 health restored per kill. How much health do we have? That seems like it. Is that a party-wide thing? Oh yeah, we also got Icus. So all defense against body afflictions, mind affliction attacks. Seems pretty good too. +20 health restored. That seems really good. Is that really good, or am I going crazy? Is that not as good as I think it is? Alright, where are my pets at? There they are. Oh, no, okay. +1 might, +1 perception. What do we currently have? +1 intellect. And grants pet party-wide effect. And your party moves more quickly in combat. What's your party-wide effect? You receive a bonus to constitution. Your party members regain some health. Yeah, so that is the bonus. That seems really good. Wait, was that the right person? No, it's you. You. There we go. Wait. So what's the... Hold on. You regain some health when you deal the killing blow against the enemy, and your party is less likely to be hit by attacks. Okay. We'll go with that for a little bit. Why not?
Tell me.
Now we can't see... The pet doesn't show up in the game, which is a little disappointing. It's a little disappointing, but we're not gonna have console. Oh no, there it is. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, when we get Consohat's flying head back, we won't see him flying around. I hope we do get it back. That'd be really cool. I don't know. Usually, I guess not usually. I can't really speak that well to it, to be honest. But I don't feel like games reference DLCs from previous games very often. Which is a shame. Like, I doubt we're going to see any of the DLC companions from the White March. Alright. You know, this place doesn't seem so gloomy in the daytime. It seems actually kind of nice. Hello? A man saunters over to you with a jagged smile. He's got a long, crooked scar on his forearm, and he's rolled his sleeve up to flaunt it.
You must be new. Lucky for you, we have a special rate for newcomers. A bag of coppers in exchange for your life.
He brandishes a knife. One of his companions grins widely enough to show you all of his missing teeth. But the way they're all gathered around you, leaving their own backs exposed, tells you they haven't been here long either. You're newer than I am, which means you're poaching on someone else's territory. How convenient you just walked into my trap. Pay 50 gold. Will this satisfy you? I'm not looking for trouble. Let's get this over with. So we've got a bluff. We don't bluff. Yeah, let's go with our streetwise here.
Told you.
One of the others punches the leader's shoulder. The thugs look at one another and exchange a few panicked whispers.
It seems we've made a mistake. Forgive and forget, no?
He smiles, backing away. They hurry off and disappear back into the crowd. Yeah, well, we just saved their lives, because we would have killed them. Probably. What's this thing? Beneath the dirt and mildew, these carvings look finely detailed and very old. Interesting. Yeah, but as I was saying, this place looks kind of nice in the daytime. I mean, obviously they could maybe refurbish these bridges and stuff, but other than that, it's not so bad in the houses. A damp, musky draft billows up from the chasm. Alright, let's go down this way. The narrows should be... There they are. Take that. What's this? Sweet incense masks the odor of the offerings, rotten fruit and spoiled fish. Anybody over here?
That Dawnstar may be able to help. What say?
Help how? Poison me? Akira, no thanks.
Gotta have more faith, man. Alright, into the narrows we go. Oh, it's one of these. You enter a dim alleyway that reeks of urine and torch smoke. A long passage stretches to your left and right. Shadows move in the guttering torchlight, but they're nothing more than shapes at this distance. The chatter and bustle of the gullet continues behind you. Which way was it again? I think it was to the right. You trudge along the darkened passage and reach an intersection. The tunnel branches off to the right. You hear the distant murmur of voices down the darkened path, but see no one. Go right. The tunnel branches to the left. The floor around the entrance is spattered with something as thick and dark as tar. It looks like Zvef. I think I made the wrong choice. Retrace to the exit. Oh wow, we wasted a lot of time. It's already night. Well, that's not good. Can I see what that person told me about? Maybe? Oh, I should have took notes. Terrible. Okay. Shit. Now, I know it was pretty soon, right? Maybe it's left and then the first right? Go left? This tunnel ends, but another branches off. The only sounds are the crackling of torches and the steady drip of water. That doesn't seem right either. Let's go right, and then... Wait. The tunnel broadens into an exit. Oh, wait, no. Okay. Go right, go forward. Aha, here we are. On your left is an abandoned merchant stall displaying cheap jewelry. The path continues ahead. Inspect the merchant stall. With me? I have pretty good perception. Laid out are various trinkets made from junk, necklaces strung with fish bones and shoe buckles, and bracelets made with shards of broken glass. But the curtains sway and flap as if stirred by a draft. You twitch it aside and discover a secret passageway. Continue. On your left is an abandoned merchant stall, display blah blah blah. Go through the curtain behind the merchant stall. You check the tunnel one more time to make sure no one is watching. Then you slip behind the curtain and into another passageway. Continue. You're walking along when several hooded figures materialize out of the darkness. Not so fast. You gotta pay a toll if you want to visit Delver's Row. Just this once. Pay 50 copper. Good folk. Open markets are vital to a healthy economy. Would you turn away a paying customer? Last time I came through, there was a man with a scar. I paid him. I could lie. Then I'll pay and steal. Attack. Turn around. Retrace your steps. It's only 50 copper. Just this once. The guards in the tunnel nod and let you through. Lost 50 copper. You continue on, and the rough stone changes to smooth cobbles under your feet. Wan lamplight shivers ahead, as yellow and tremulous as fear itself. Before you is a narrow cavern that writhes with shadows and echoes with the music of jingling coins. Enter Delver's Row. Alright. New area. Maybe we'll do some shopping, although we have no money. Not really. I mean, we have a couple thousand, but not enough to do anything. Okay, okay. What are we looking at? Oh, it's like an actual dungeon. Okay, well. Well, let's check the first room. Enter it. This is all stealing? Yep. Okay, hello. An Orlan woman stands over a table laden with herbs and spices. She mixes them without looking at her work, pausing now and then to raise a sprig or file to her nose. You realize she is blind.
It's the smell of cardamom that drew you, no? Or perhaps the sting of fresh pepper. Or maybe you seek something with a stronger bite.
She swivels her ears, but her cloudy eyes do not find you. What do you sell?
Food, of course, and supplies for the road. Though most here come to me for poisons and venoms.
Well, if you have poisons and venoms, it stands to reason that you might have antidotes and cures. Which I'm looking for. A medicine to cure Drowner's lung.
Then you'd best ask elsewhere.
She leans close and lowers her voice.
But careful. If the Mataru overseer hears there's a sickness, might be he has more questions for you.
She raises her brows over sightless eyes. Let's see what you got.
I have plenty. Though, if you're buying poison and ailment, mind you store them separate.
Noted. Anything of note? Stone joint is 1,000. What does this do? 21 crush damage per round. Minus 35% action speed. Minus 35% stride for 5 rounds. Self applies the poison on the next weapon attack. This effect clears on weapon switch for 2 rounds. Damn, that sounds really good actually. That's kind of cool. Fine leather armor, padded armor, hide, leather, padded hide. Nope. Rope and grapple. It's always good to have those. Take that. Can we put that in the stash? Damn it. Nope. In here. There we go. Where do these go? In here? Sure. Alright. We're done with you.
How may I? As you wish.
Enjoy your evening. Alright, somebody just left their stuff lying out here. It's not good. Hello, everybody. I am just a regular merchant person. Hello, street merchant.
Looking for something to sharpen the senses, to help you leave your sorrows behind. I'll go what you need.
See what you got. Drugs, and more drugs. Don't need them.
Tell me.
I shall make it so.
Furtive whispers and footsteps rise from the lower streets. Oh, I thought that was water down there. Interesting. Several paintings look identical down to the signatures copied into corners. Okay, let's go this way. Got a door here. Ernezo.
You are looking for something, eh, Mika? Perhaps I have it.
Perhaps. Okay.
Ernesto has not seen you before. You must be new. New or very good at disguises.
The man chuckles. He peers at you through half-moon spectacles. His face is hidden behind a thick but well-groomed beard, and his eyes constantly dart between you and the doorway. I couldn't help but notice, but I don't think those are half-moon spectacles, are they? Those look like full-moon spectacles, or like little-moon spectacles. Continue.
But how did you hear about this place? Wait, no. Do not tell me. Sometimes it is better not to know. There is something I can get for you, yes? Tell me quietly.
He leans in. I need medicine for Drowner's lung.
Eh? I hope you are not ill.
It could be.
Never mind. If the Mataru come asking, I will not tell.
He winks and taps his lower lip, backing away from you just a little.
But Drowner's lung is very serious. Very deadly.
He clucks and shakes his head.
The cure is not cheap. But how can one put a price on good health?
You're probably about to. He grins marvelously and waggles 8 fingers on the countertop before you.
If the price seems high, there is a certain little favor you could do for me instead.
He raises his eyebrows, hopefully. You're not really my type. Out with it already. Tell me about this little favor.
There is a certain merchant here who needs to not be here.
He draws a finger across his throat. Go on?
This merchant runs a shop at the end of the street. People know it as the Spindleman. If you get rid of it, then I will give you the medicine.
He nods, his spectacles flashing in the candlelight.
Hold on, not so fast. Do they call him that because he carries a spindle, or because he's got spindly legs?
He studiously ignores Adir. I'll buy the Drowner's lung medicine. What do you know about the Spindleman? Tell me about the Spindleman.
Merle, it is a dangerous pest.
He crosses his arms and shudders. Is it a Vithrak? It sounds like it could be a Vithrak.
When it dug its lair, it did not even ask permission of their... of the boss.
Good way to be getting slit-stemmed astern, that.
His scarred lips frown. You keep saying it. This merchant isn't Kith, is it?
It is a Vithrak.
Aha, I knew it. He leans close to give you a conspiratorial whisper. Is that all? He shakes his head.
They say it is a mind reader. We in Delves Row are simple folk. Quiet folk.
Of course.
It does not do to have a mind reader nosing among us. You understand me, yes?
Yes, yes. He inclines his head toward you. Now, our relationship with the Vithrak is actually rather good. At least from the previous game, we helped them out quite a bit, I feel like. Now, we killed our fair share of them, but usually only when they were being overly hostile. But we helped the ones in the Endless Path. We helped the ones in the mines beneath Stalwart. And I think those were the only 2 we found, like the 2 groups. But even though Heliax, me, I have a great fear of spiders and spider-like people, Klessia doesn't seem to have that fear. Or at least recognizes that their looks don't determine their personality. I don't know, their fearfulness. Yeah, whatever. I need supplies.
Of course. Only do not tell anyone where you got them.
Uh-huh. Ooh, I think we have one of these already. I wish we could see our equipped stuff. That's annoying that you can't. Okay. Is there like a compare option though? Aha. There it is. What's this? Light armor, quality legendary. +4 armor, +1 armor rating. 10% of incoming hits converted to grazes from weapons. +20% initiative. Armor is much higher. It is super expensive though. I can't afford it. But let's see what it says. Though now extinct, the giant lizards known as Garari once roamed the many islands of the Deadfire. They were fast, powerful, and cunning predators, hated amongst kith for their tendency to kill domestic goats and pigs if given half a chance. When the foreign colonists arrived in the archipelago, many local governors placed an open bounty on Garari, and the creatures were soon hunted to oblivion. Now, rare due to a lack of available material, hardened Garari leather armor, such as this, is quite desirable, as it is tough and naturally flexible. Good to know. Okay, anything else you got? Don't even. I spent, what was it, like 90 episodes in the first game looking for a legendary Aquabus. And in the 14th episode, I find one, and I can't even buy it. I'm too poor. Okay, well, let's sell everything we got. Sell it all. Give me the money I need. Give it to me. It's not enough. I should probably keep those, huh? Those are for barbarians. Am I going to use any of this stuff? I don't want to sell any of it. Damn it. I need more money. I'm not going to make enough, am I? Damn it. But other stuff. Can I sell these animals? I'm not going to sell the animals. And these are all this could be for enchanting or crafting. Damn it. Fine, you can have all that. Don't you sell that gun, though. I swear to God, I will be back for it. You don't dare sell it.
Tell me.
Come on, let's get a drink of firmness.
It's early. We'll go when it's dark.
Fine. I don't know how you tell down here.
That's a good point. How do they tell? How do they tell that it's dark down here? Alright. Stealing. Hello. Are you another merchant? I do like all these merchants down here. This reminds me of... I guess it's not the only place that it would be in. But, in Morrowind, the Tamriel Rebuilt mod, I think is what it would be called. Something like that. Or Tamriel Reborn, perhaps? I don't remember. But in that mod, it redoes like all the cities. And in Balmora, they have like an underground market area. That's really cool. This reminds me of it. I think it's also like the coloring too. It's got a very Balmora color palette to it. And that's high praise. If I ever compare things to Morrowind, that's high praise. This grizzled old Amawa woman looks like she's been left in the sun to dry. Her skin is so worn and weathered, it's hard to tell her wrinkles from her scars. Continue.
You need a blade or a bludgeon or some sturdy armor. Umani has what you seek.
The old woman gives you a grin that multiplies the wrinkles in her face. I'm looking for medicine to cure Drowner's lung. Yeah, do you have it?
Then you blunt your teeth talking to me. Go and see Ernesto. His shop is just across the way.
She points to the door across the tunnel. Show me what you got.
Old Umani's stock is tested in the hands and throats of the fiercest sorts in the gullet. Never will you find a better selection.
Ooh. Rekvu's fractured Kosk. Grants immortal will. That sounds good. The wearer is immune to interrupts while they're carrying one or more injuries. Interesting. Cool. God, I can't wait until we get rich and we can just come by here and just buy all this crap. It's actually kind of infuriating that I can't buy it. The Undying Burden. Dig deep, +1 athletics. Grants second wind. Grit. Incoming weapon damage is reduced as health is lost. Interesting. and +2 Constitution. That's a really good belt. Anything else you got? Nope. Okay. When I am rich and wealthy again, I will come back and buy everything. Stray dog. My dog. Algol. Minus 20% Constitution Affliction duration, and a party-wide effect. And party members regain some health when they kill an enemy. Oh, that's pretty good. How much health? Plus 10 health restored on kill. Oh, is that better than the 20 for just me?
No trouble at all.
You don't know. Is the Vithrak down here? Oh my, yeah.
Something approaches.
Are you... That ogre talked... I was gonna say he talked very well for an ogre, but that's kind of racist, isn't it? Hello, the Spindle Man.
What is this kith creature?
Ooh, I like his voice. The Vithrak cocks its head and focuses its many eyes on you. Its strange companions also stare at you with unnatural intensity.
All right, I'll go first. Is it true some of your kind are covered in soft fur that feels good to pet?
A deer. He clears his throat. One of the Vithrak's eyes shifts toward a deer. After a moment, it shifts back to you.
What secrets does it bring?
You feel a gentle scratching in your head. Another voice speaks directly into your mind.
Let us see. Let us see.
The Vithrak clicks its claws together in delight.
Keep your other eye open, Cap. A fork probing ain't much to worry over, but I'll be a two-headed ogre if that's the only trick up them silk sleeves.
Seraphin scrutinizes the Vithrak. Meanwhile, the Vithrak scrambles and slithers deeper into your mind. What secrets do you want? Do nothing. Let's talk instead. Why don't you ask me what you want to know? Go ahead, I've got nothing to hide. I don't want you in my head. Get out or I'll end you. Let's talk instead. Why don't you ask me what you want to know?
The language of tongues is a dull, tedious thing.
It snaps its mandibles together.
Why ask when you can see for yourself?
The Vithrak reaches further into your mind, plucking and picking at your memories.
A watcher, the dear what? The waning power of old Valia.
You're going way back. Let him go through. I've got, like I said, I've been an ally to, you know, good Vithrak.
A death, a life, a wide sea, stirred by storms and pirates and...
Aothus's giant glowing head surfaces in your mind.
Ah, a wonderful secret.
That's not much of a secret. I literally tell everybody I meet that I'm looking for him. You hear the Vithrak clack and rub its mandibles together. It reminds you of a glutton licking its lips.
I don't trust this creature at all.
He eyes the Vithrak and looks toward the exit. The creature's probing psyche traces a question in your mind. Its strange companions stand perfectly still, waiting. Your snooping has upset some of your neighbors. What are you doing in the gullet? Will you tell me a secret? I need supplies. This is nothing personal. Farewell. Will you tell me a secret?
Yes. You have been generous with us.
The ogres nod slowly.
There is a place below the slums. Old, cold, and abandoned. Where the city swallows those it wishes forgotten. But this place was once part of the city. So was its temple. A site holy to the goddess of distant, forgotten things.
Its eyes gleam when we believe he's probably talking about Andra. Interesting. Your snooping has upset some of your neighbors. What are you doing in the gullet?
We dig. There are many mines here with many secrets, many depths with even more.
A city under a city.
A city under a city.
Another in the ruins.
It teems with young secrets, rivalries, and betrayals. We seek the older secrets, buried deeper and carved on weathered stone.
Your snooping has upset some of your neighbors. It chitters in disgust. The elf gnashes her teeth.
His is a small mind, with small concerns. What do you care for him?
The elf abruptly falls silent, her mouth still hanging open. The Vithrak drops, her mind like a toy it has grown bored with. It turns its attention to yours. You feel it shuffling through your thoughts as though it were turning pages in a book. Images arise in your mind. Memories. You see Pitli stifling her coughs as she tells you about the drowner's lung medicine. And you see Ernezo. Seraphim, get this creature out of my head. Muster real power against the Vithrak. Stop it. Let the Vithrak explore your thoughts. I don't plan on hurting this guy unless he hurts me. So I don't mind him seeing what the guy told me. Like, yeah, go ahead. Explore my thoughts. The Vithrak delves deeper. It sees you in Ernezo's shop, talking to the merchant. You ask about the drowner's lung medicine, and Ernezo begins to answer. The Vithrak chitters with interest. Seraphim, help me! Drive the Vithrak out of your mind. Get out of my head. No, let it go. It continues pushing into your memory, gentle but determined. Your conversation with Ernezo plays out. He tells you about the Spindleman and offers the medicine to you in exchange for killing him. The Vithrak eases out of your mind.
What is your business with the cellar, woman?
Its eyes twitch with curiosity. Its associates stare at you unblinking. Cellar woman? You saw the memory. I've got nothing to hide. Who's the cellar woman?
The one who calls herself Ernesto.
Ernesto is a man.
As you say, we discern no difference.
He wants me to kill you in exchange for a rare medicine.
Yes, this Ernesto speaks little to us, but her thoughts say much. We know she plots against us. But you do not care about Ernesto.
True.
Only the medicine. Let us tell you an excellent secret.
Actually, he also has a very nice weapon that I want to buy off of him, so don't ask me to kill him either. It nearly dances with excitement, tapping its curved claws together. The elf sways and claps softly.
There is a hidden entrance to her storeroom.
Its eyes flash and flicker.
Follow the wooden catwalk east of her shop. This is where she moves supplies in secret for Dario.
Why tell me this?
We want to see you betray Ernesto with her own secret. Take the medicine you desire.
It sidles closer. The ogre and the elf also take a couple steps forward, their eyes blink and expressions still.
If you also exterminate her, then we can sell you special things at special prices.
Well, I do like special things, and I like them even more when they're at special prices. Its mouth parts clink, clack, and tap with glee.
Though the other cellar women and cellar men might think angry thoughts of you then.
Yeah, probably. Tell me what you know about Ernesto.
She fears us, fears that we will gather and scatter her secrets. Ernesto sells many things to common people, but also to powerful criminals who command many. This is why her shop has a secret entrance. Follow the wooden catwalk east of her shop. This is where she moves supplies in secret for Dario.
I need supplies. Ooh. Sisyphos stone. Futility. -2% action speed and damage to attackers for 2 rounds when wearer hit in melee. Cool. And that's actually not too expensive. A mortification bindings. Plus 2 max mortification. That's a monk thing. A grimoire. Ooh. Now, I was informed about how grimoires work. So basically, I can't like switch the spells in them, but they do give me access to spells that I might not be able to get otherwise, I believe is what was said. Hopefully I interpreted that right. I'll have to look at it more. We haven't actually fought in a while, it feels like. We're not finding much to fight. Ring of Regeneration, that sounds like a good ring. Plus 1 health restored per round actually sounds like a really bad ring, to be honest. And a White Witch Mask. I guess, like, out of combat we restore health. Well, I guess we don't restore health, right? It's restore endurance? Or is that a thing in this game? I can't remember. I like this thing. I like the look of it. Ability activated when the wearer becomes bloodied. Okay, grants Ringrim's repulsive visage. Caster's face becomes a nightmarish mask of rotting insect-infested flesh or other images of unspeakable horror, compelling all nearby foes to become terrified and sickened. Look Not Upon grants enervating terror, causes enemies in the area of effect to envision their worst fears, afflicting them with weakened and terrified. I love the sound of this mask. It's awesome. Plus 1 all illusion power levels. Cool. How much is that? That's actually not that expensive, to be honest. What triggers this? Is this when we become bloodied? Yeah. Bloodied. 50%. That's actually kind of cool. I like that. But we're not going to buy anything yet. I'm saving up for that gun. Let's go rob the guy that has the gun. Hopefully, I'm probably going to make a save before we do this, just in case of robbing him, you know.
Back up. No shops this way, stranger.
The thug holds up surprisingly smooth hands, stepping in front of you. What are you guarding?
You think I'm standing here so I can tell you about it?
Yeah.
Come on, go.
He flicks his fingers in a shooing motion. His nails shine in the torchlight. How do I get permission to pass?
That's up to Dario.
He jumps his long nails against his hips. Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna attack him. Where can we find this Dario guy? Guess he's gonna be the other way that we didn't go. Actually, is there another way?
That looks like something.
Oh, this is the secret passage. Okay. Secret tunnel. Okay, what do we got here? I have a feeling we should be stealthing, just in case. What do we got here? We'll take all that. Can I sell stolen stuff? Is that okay?
I don't be supposing we could blow it up.
Damn it. Lock difficulty 12. How about this one?
My fingers be fat and swagged and sparkling, Captain.
Does that have... There we go.
I shall.
Alright. So we can go give that to Pitley. Just want to see if there's anything up here first. Rust. A figure in the shadows looks up at your approach, pursing his lips together in a crooked line.
Think you made a wrong turn, Bilger. You don't belong in the row.
Nonsense. I go where I please. Actually, the smell of this shithole reminds me of home. The name's Clasio.
I know who you are. I make it my bag to keep my eyes on the new fish that end up in the gullet. Rats round here been whispering about you. I'm guessing you're looking to buy some art, yeah?
He lightly traces a finger across the hilt of an emerald-encrusted stiletto hidden within the folds of a dark leather tunic. His narrowed eyes seem to dance in the magical light as the gemstone pulses with a caustic glow. The right half of his mouth ascends menacingly as he dips his head and peers at you from underneath his brow. You're an assassin! You're an assassin? You're answered with a thin-lipped scowl as your words echo throughout the alley. What sort of payment do you require for your services? Assassins are nothing but cowards. Would you be interested in joining my crew? Well, think about it. You want to join my crew?
Sorry, Bilger. I work alone.
Alright, well, I'll think about it then. With a shrug, he leans back against the wall. Good talking to you. The alley narrows to a dead end. Okay, that's a dead end, buddy. Going the wrong way. Okay, let's go back, give this medicine back to Pitley. And we'll come back and deal with all the rest of the stuff in here when we have money to spend. We go to the gullet. There we go. I guess we could continue exploring the narrows too. There might be more in there, huh? Alright. Pitley, I've got your medicine. Hopefully it's enough. I mean, it's just one bottle. But maybe you can, like, I don't know, synthesize more of it or something. Something medical. Don't think she has got the equipment for that, but... Hey, still alive?
Need something?
Here's your medicine. Her eyes, watery and red, dart between you and the phial you hold. She coughs into her fist.
That could save an awful lot of sick people.
She wipes her hand on her shirt and holds it out to you. Give her the medicine. She takes the bottle from you and uncorks it. A sharp, piney odor escapes. She breathes it in and smiles.
That's the stuff, all right. Thank you. That's from me and from the children of the Dawnstars.
You have lost you have gained an item, Halgut's Warmth. It's a ring. Plus 1 priest restoration power level. Awesome. And burn proof, plus 2 burn armor rating. Nice. Set into this ring is a chunk of stained glass from Halgut's Citadel, also known as Godhammer Citadel. The glass is warm to the touch, given to you by the Eothician priest Pitley for aiding in her mission to care for the afflicted. The ring represents renewal and compassion for the downtrodden. Interesting that you got a piece of glass from Halgut's Citadel in there, but...
If you'll excuse me, I better start treating the sickest ones.
Yeah, get to it. Get out of my face. We've got a ring. That's going to go on me because it's from Halgut's Citadel, and that's, like, a holy place for my people. Or for my religion. Mine. Alright.
Oh, very nice.
Yes. Well, that's another quest down. I guess we need to go do this, huh? Which means we're done in this region for now. I mean, we're gonna come back. Don't worry. We will be back. But I don't want to do anything I'll regret with the merchants until I can buy the stuff from them. So I'm gonna hold off on doing any of that at the moment.
No trouble at all.
Oh, now I've dreamed of this place.
Hello?
You've caught the eye of someone important.
A cloaked figure sidles up to you, hidden behind a raspy whisper and a long, drooping hood.
If you're interested in making good pay and a good friend, head to the narrows at the western end of the gullet. Once you reach the alleys, go right and right again as soon as you can. Then, follow the bend to the left. The bullies guarding the door have a weakness for chewing Svev. You can follow their trail.
Her teeth flash under her hood.
Tell them Dario sent for you. And remember your manners.
Meet the mysterious figure in the narrows of the gullet. Okay, well, the plot thickens. Going back into the narrows. But I think that's where we're going to end this episode. Seems like a good spot to end it. We did our good deed for the day, and now Dario wants to meet us, the mastermind behind whatever's going on in the narrows. So I think that's what we're going to do in the next episode, which hopefully will come out when it's supposed to come out. But until then, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you later.